Yeah, I'm on my bed. I'm going to be using the new incense, and I'm going to be able to get all the spawns right here on my bed. I'll make sure to show you how this incense works. And we're going to see how many shinies we can get, because I'm going to use this incense for an entire hour. So first, let's talk about how I'm able to actually get this incense, this new one, in Pokemon Go. And as I'm starting it, let's start the now incense. So we're going for an entire hour, and we're gonna go over basically how this all started. This all starts with Go Fest. This was the Pokemon New York City Go Fest in specific, where I was able to raid Necrozma. Necrozma is great because there's a Dawn Wings as well as a Duskmane Necrozma. Both of these are really good attackers in raids, and best of all, they both have superpowers. For example, Dialga has this effect where it can pause whatever incense or lucky egg or star piece that you're using, and you could use it longer. But the difference between Dialga and what I'm going to use today, which is the Duskmane Necrozma, I'm going to get certain spawns lured to me, to my location, for an entire hour. Alright, now that I've done 10 minutes worth of this incense, here's what I know. Some of the best spawns: Solrock, Rockruff, Executor. There's a bunch of amazing spawns, plus some more that I'm going to show. And honestly, I would really love to get any of these shiny. So I'm going to keep grinding. I'll come back to you guys once we're at the 20-minute mark. We are now at the 20-minute mark, and honestly, here's the thing. I've gotten 2 Solrock and 3 Executor, which I think is amazing, but I keep getting Pidgey, and that's awful. But we're going to go over in a second on what everything can spawn on this incense, and you're going to want to see some of these spawns, because they're kind of insane. There's a Pikachu with the snorkel that's a raid, and I have to go do it real quick, so I can still do the incense. And I actually just got an Executor response. I'm gonna catch that and get that Pikachu and see if we get it shiny. There's 2 gyms that I can walk to that I can just go back to my house in just like 10 minutes. So it's pretty nice. Let's see if we get this Pikachu shiny. It's not. All good, all good. 504, which I do not think is that good. On the bed. Make sure you stay tuned for the end, because we're gonna see, and you guys are gonna see, what shinies, 100%, what crazy catches we get from this incense. We're about halfway through. Let's see what this last 30 minutes can give us. May I just say, how many Pokemon I've caught is crazy, and I had to transfer some, but I did want to show all that I was catching, and yes, so many of them were Pidgey. I just have about 5 minutes left on my incense. I've had to transfer everything, but don't worry, I have not gotten 100% yet, and there's something I want to explain with this incense. This incense spawns you once every minute, but I get around like 45 to 50 seconds. I feel like, as I see, but it's probably about a minute. And I get daytime spawns in specific, and the difference I've used in a previous video where I got only nighttime spawns was pretty interesting, and I've definitely seen a big change in spawns. But of course, I'm not fully satisfied of this testing. We're doing another half hour to see what amazing things we get. Then I'll go over at the end on what spawns on the incense, as well as what you could really look forward to when it comes to using this insane incense. First, let's make some poop. Alright, I've already been chowing down. This is what I know about this incense. Some of the best spawns is the Fomantis, which is a great looking shiny that you can get. Tyrunt, which is a pretty good Pokemon as well, but as well as you got an Executor, Rockruff. Those are both really rare Pokemon and really cool shinies to get. So many Yungoos and so many Pidgeys, it was ridiculous. The amount of spawns I got of those was just ridiculous. There was a lot of them. However, one thing I did realize was I was guaranteed getting spawns every minute. Comparing it to the blue incense, obviously the blue incense gives you Galarian birds potentially, so you know the blue incense always has that aspect when it comes to spawns. But I will say, these spawns from daytime compared to the blue incense is definitely a bit more variety. I feel like I always see a certain variety of just you using the blue incense when it comes to an event. However, with this specific incense, that you literally just get to do whatever like daytime you want, any time of the day. You can do it at night, which is what I did, as well as you can do it any other time as well. So it's pretty cool. You get to do these spawns, you get guaranteed of these certain Pokemon. Oh, also Solrock spawn, that's really cool. I love Solrock, and Solrock is a super cool Pokemon and a really beautiful looking shiny. Bunch of different shinies, everything that spawned on the day, on the Sunday incense was potentially shiny. So that's super cool that you're able to get that. And one thing I want to point out in specific was that we were just getting like the good ones. Like Executor is spawning a lot, Solrock, which is spawning a lot. That is awesome. Absolutely love seeing spawns like that. Now, I went through every single Pokemon, literally every single one. I tried to catch about 95% of them. 5% are the ones that I either accidentally transferred or I just couldn't catch it because it ran away. Sometimes the CP with the weather boost, or actually it wasn't even weather boost, it was that night. I don't know why they had such high CPs. Beyond the point that the high CPs just had them run away, even with great balls, is what it is though. Guaranteed 1 minute spawns, which was great. So I was able to get 90 spawns of Sunday spawns. Absolutely awesome to do. One thing to realize though, it is 3,000 Stardust to do this incense, plus it costs 3 Necrozma candy, and the only way to get Necrozma candy is to either walk with your buddy, which takes 20 kilometers just to get one single candy, or you could simply rare candy, but rare candy is a bit difficult to get. Do I recommend doing this? Absolutely. This is free to do. Incenses you have to pay for. Rare candy you can get from Go Battle League, and Go Battle League is free. If you use a free remote raid every single day, you can also get rare candy from raids. Absolutely highly recommend doing this. It is one of the best options I highly recommend for you to do, is to use this incense. Also, there is the nighttime one where I made a video about going over the nighttime incense. Works absolutely great. And I get a lot of comments saying that this isn't an incense, but the whole point of an incense is it brings Pokemon to your location. That's what it says as the incense for blue and green. It still works the same way, and I love the fact that we get a new incense in Pokemon. So we don't have to see, you know, our item bags filled up, or we don't have to see like the different amount of stuff that's popped up. I think that's pretty interesting. I like the fact as well that like I could just lay on my bed and just actually get spawns and do it in a way where it's not cheating. I'm not spoofing, I'm not cheating. It's just a power-up that you can have from a Pokemon. I think that's absolutely great. I think it's one of the best things Pokemon Go has done, and I really hope they do stuff like this more often with different Pokemon types, because we have nighttime, we have daytime. I love to get like water types, that'd be absolutely awesome, or rock types, or just any cool ones, or even like an incense where it's like every 3 minutes a legendary spawns or something. I know that'd be really OP, but I feel like that'd be absolutely insane, or just really cool to do for something like that. Maybe it costs 100 candies and 100,000 Stardust, but you get legendary spawns for 15 minutes. I think that'd be absolutely amazing. Just to throw an idea out, let me know in the comments below some ideas you have of incenses or kind of special power-ups, because you know Dialga has the expand the time when it comes to power-ups, day and nighttime. We have Palkia, which expands your reach of Pokemon, which is pretty interesting. But I feel like there's a bunch more Pokeballs you could get. You know, potentially it could just like grab Pokestops, or like, I don't know, it could spawn you to the nearest raid. There's, I feel like, a bunch of different ideas we could go off of this. I feel like that'd be absolutely awesome to do so with a bunch of different Pokemon ideas. But who knows? We'll see what happens. But that is what I noticed from the day incense. Honestly, it's a really great incense. I didn't get any shinies, unfortunately, or 100%. However, that's just the luck of the game. Hopefully, we get some better stuff, and we're definitely going to be grinding more of this Pikachu. I did another raid of this, and unfortunately, it was not shiny, but it is what it is. Maybe we'll get it shiny, hopefully, in these next 4 days of this World Championship Pokemon Go event. Have a great day. I love y'all. God bless. God loves y'all as well. Peace out.